Welcome. In today's broadcast, we will be putting normal Minecraft players to the test to see who is the best player. I'm your host Johnny and this is Minecraft Trials. Let's meet our judges that will be putting the players' cooking skills to the test. This is Amelia. She is a soup connoisseur. What do you have to say, Amelia?
Well, Johnny, I'm so excited to be here, and I hope to taste and enjoy some good cooked food.
Now let's meet our other judge, Lack. She is our resident cake expert and baking wizard. Now, Lack, what do you have to say?
Well, I am very excited to be here, Johnny, and I am looking forward to seeing the players' baking skills.
Now let's teleport our contestants.
Wow, I still can't believe Johnny left us here.
I can't believe Johnny just left us here. But seriously, do you think he's coming back?
Yeah, at least we found all of these crops, but even the bread I made tastes stale. Oh, come on, again.
Not this again.
Welcome back, players. Today we will be putting your cooking skills to the test. There will be 4 rounds which include breakfast, lunch, dinner and dessert. Now each round you will have 5 minutes to cook and create the best dishes. May the best player win. Alright, now the first round is breakfast. Create something that would wake up the sleepiest of people. Players, head to your kitchens. Alright, time starts now. Let the challenge begin. It looks like both Nikki and Iris are going for the vegetables. I wonder what they could be using in their dish. Well, it looks like Nikki may have grabbed a potato. What would she do with that? Iris is the first to return to their kitchen, while Nikki continues to look for ingredients. Well, Nikki has returned to her kitchen with a lot of ingredients for whatever she is creating. Well, judges, so far this challenge is looking very delicious. Do you agree?
I agree.
I also agree.
I am going to see what Nikki is up to in her kitchen. Hello, Nikki. How is your dish coming? Time is running out.
Hi there, Johnny.
So what are you making for this round?
I am making a breakfast of champions that I hope you'll enjoy.
Well, what do you have left to do?
Well, I'm gonna try to get these pies in the oven, and I think that's all I really have to do.
Well, it looks like you are off to a good start.
Thank you, Johnny.
Iris seems to have a lot of fruit so far.
I see that she will have to watch what kind of fruit she is adding, or else the flavors will clash.
I agree, Lack. Mixing all of those fruits together could cause the flavors to be strong.
I think I will go see how Iris is making out. Hello? How is your dish coming along?
Oh, hi, Lack. My dish is coming along well.
Well, what are you making?
I thought I should go with a healthy opinion, so I chose to make a fruit salad. I am adding lots of different fruits that come from all different biomes.
Well, to give you a quick tip, try to not mix many fruits together as some may clash and taste weird.
Our contests are rushing to finish their breakfast-inspired dishes as time runs out. Which of our contests will pass this round? Time is up. Please stop what you are doing and return to your kitchens. Let's start the judging. Up first is Nikki with her fall-inspired dishes.
Since the theme is breakfast, I thought of going with a more different approach to it. I thought I'd create a fall-inspired breakfast. So I have made pumpkin pie. I've also added a hard-boiled egg with some warm milk. That's my dish.
Well, your pumpkin pie was cooked thoroughly and it tasted amazing. The crust on the pie was a little thin, so when you ate it, it fell apart. But overall it was delicious. Now, the egg was way underdone and could have been cooked longer. The egg was really badly done, but overall good job.
Well, Nikki, as Amelia said, the pumpkin pie was delicious and well done. The crisp, fresh pumpkin taste really makes you feel like you are beside a fireplace in the fall eating your pumpkin pie. Plus, with the milk as a side drink makes it feel like a breakfast dish. Now the egg was not done, it was way too hard, and it just really was just hard. I could even throw it.
I love the pumpkin pie, and it tastes amazing. I don't really have much to say as Amelia and Johnny stole what I was going to say. But the egg was very bad, and for me it kinda ruined the whole dish. So I'm sorry, it is a no from me.
Next up is Iris. Explain your dish.
Well, my dish is a fruit salad. I added lots of different fruits to create a very powerful taste. Instead of creating a version of a normal breakfast, I thought this was the best option and a healthy one too.
That fruit salad had way too many fruits in it that did not taste good together. It's a no from me.
Johnny, are you alright?
I don't know.
Nikki wins this round. Now round to lunch. Time starts now. Good luck, players.
Well, our players have both run to the pantries. I wonder what they could be creating.
Oh good, Johnny, you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. Now what is happening?
I'll let Amelia explain.
Thank you, Laika. Nothing has really happened, other than we have started the next round.
I see. Well, this round is going to go by fast. Minecraft Trials will return after this short ad break.
Have you ever gotten lost? Maps become too confusing, leading you to walk around in circles for hours. Well, we have an invention for you. Introducing a compass. A compass will tell you where you need to exactly go. Now, you will never have to worry about getting lost again. Visit www.compass to learn more.
Welcome back to Minecraft Trails. I'm your host Johnny, and with my co-stars like Lack and Amelia. As for round 2 time is up, please prepare yourselves for judging. Up first is Nikki. Please explain your dish.
For this round, I decided to make fish with some cooked fish with some baked potato and some lemonade. I didn't really have any ideas going into this round, but you can't go wrong with a good cooked fish and a good baked potato. So that's my dish.
Well, Nikki, your fish is cooked evenly and slowly, and the sauce you added was amazing. The potato was cooked perfectly, plus that lemonade was the icing on the cake that pulled together the entire dish. Well done.
I agree with Amelia on this one. The fish was amazing, and then the sauces were pure liquid gold. Now that potato was well baked and delicious, but the lemonade was a little sour to me, but it still tastes amazing. Good job.
That fish is amazing. I'm not a cook, but from a baking perspective, that was the perfect combination of flavors. Now that potato was delicious and the spices were mixed perfectly. Also, I don't know how you made that lemonade so perfect. Well done.
Next up is Iris. Explain your dish.
Well, this dish is a simple yet delicious recipe. I made a stir fry with vegetables and with a few different types of meat. I made a secret sauce that I fried all of the vegetables in. I used a bit of pork and beef mixed in, which I cooked throughout with the sauce. I also used vegetables like carrots, potatoes, and a few others. But other than that, I added a few sesame seeds on the top, and that's my dish.
I love it. The taste is amazing. The vegetables literally melt in your mouth. They are delicious. And that sauce is just so good. Now I believe that the meat was a little stiff, but if you were to cook it a little longer, it would be melting like an ice cream sitting in the sun. But not to worry about that meat. It did not hurt the dish. It just added character.
Well, stir fries have never been one of my top foods, but I was willing to try it and see if you could change my mind. Well, I loved the sauce, it was amazing, and the sesame seeds really elevated the dish. Now the meat was amazing and well cooked. I feel the vegetables cooked in the sauce were overdoing it. I could hardly taste what the actual vegetables with the amount of spices were mixed in with the vegetables. It's a no from me.
I agree with Amelia on this one. The dish tasted amazing. I loved the sauce and the sesame seeds you added. I really just enjoy the dish. The flavors just danced on your taste buds. Now I agree with Johnny how frying the vegetables in the sauce was overdoing it, but I did not mind it. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, Nikki wins the second round onto round 3 dinner. Now before we start, there's a twist. It's not just dinner, it's fine dining. Create a fancy dish that would impress any fine dining lover. Now let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. fancy restaurants, fine food, fine dining. What's not to love? I mean, some of the food is different, but most of it is delicious.
I agree, Johnny. Fine dining is amazing. But I love how they plate and showcase their desserts. It is just a work of art.
Fine dining is delicious. I love how they make your dinner a whole experience. Plus, the food is to die for. Not literally, but you get my point. So I am so curious about what our players will create.
I have to agree, fine dining is an experience and an excellent opportunity to see.
I don't know how they do it, but let's hope our players are busy creating some worthy fine dining dishes. Our contests are working hard as their time is so close to being up. While players stop what you are doing, time is up. Please prepare yourself for judging. Up first is Nikki. Explain your fancy dish.
Fancy dinner round. I thought I'd make a classic of fancy dishes, which is steak, medium rare steak, with some glistening watermelon and some iced tea. It's not really a different dish. I tried my best with glistening watermelon and I tried to cook the steak perfectly, but I hope you enjoy, and that's my dish.
This is a hard round to judge. I feel I should judge more harshly because it is fine dining. But anyways, Nikki, your dish was amazing again. I loved the iced tea, and it was made perfectly. It is hard to achieve that much flavor in it, and you did good. Now, you said the steak was medium rare, but it seemed overdone. But that is just me. Otherwise, good job.
This dish is amazing. I have to say this is the best dish you have made so far. Now that glistening watermelon was super sour. I am not sure if it was just my taste buds, but it was hard to enjoy. Now your steak, was delicious, and that's what held the dish together. You could taste all of the flavors and how you cooked it. The iced tea was also good, but I am not much of an iced tea drinker. But because of how well the steak was cooked, it makes up for the watermelon disaster. Well done.
I completely agree with Amelia that we should judge a little harsher. But with that being said, I love the iced tea and it tasted good. Now the steak was pure perfection with the spices, it was just so good. But you said the steak was medium rare, but I agree it was overcooked. Now that glistening watermelon was awful. It was underdone and sour. I agree that it added to the dish, but it is a no from me.
Next up is Iris. Explain your dish.
Well, Johnny, I made a fully roasted chicken that is done to perfection. I also made a glowberry pastry that has real glowberries jam in the center. Plus, I also created minty ice water. This dish has the perfect combination of flavors. This roasted chicken sets the stage for the fine dining with a simple yet complex taste. That is my dish.
Iris, that dish was amazing and delicious. I have to say, this was your best dish yet. And you were right, the chicken has a simple yet complex taste, which really isn't possible. But you made it. I really enjoyed the mint water. It had a lot of flavors. Now, those glow berries were delicious. The jam inside was fresh and amazing. Overall, well done.
Well, Iris, that was flipping amazing. That chicken was just French kiss. And those pastries were just divine. Well done.
I agree with both of you. That chicken was amazing with all those spices. Now that pastry, where did you learn to cook? Because that was too good for just a beginning chef. And nice touch with that mint water. Amazing job.
Thank you.
Well, for the first time this episode, Iris wins. Congrats. Now moving on to our final round. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, players. While our players find their ingredients, let's talk about this round. Well, our last round. It has been an extremely exciting 23 minutes. Now we haven't really had the chance to explain this round. Well, our last round is dessert, which I must say might be the best round.
Well, anyone with a sweet tooth would enjoy this round, Johnny.
Well, since we have a baking expert here with us, let's let her explain this round.
Thank you, Johnny. Now this round is no different from the others. Create something delicious and sweet. From candies to pastries, cakes, and anything sweet is welcome for this round.
Our players are busy working on creating their desserts. All right, players, for the last time. Time is up. Nikki is up first.
This round, I decided to make vanilla ice cream and a warm, fresh baked chocolate chip cookie. It's not too different and thought out, but I thought a nice warm chocolate chip cookie would help go with the cold ice cream, with the coldness of the ice cream. And that's my dish.
Well, that ice cream was delicious. I like chocolate ice cream better than vanilla, but I must say, the taste was good. Plus that cookie on the side. Oh, my goodness, it melted in my mouth, and it was so good. Well done.
Nikki, you have done it. AGOIN. That ice cream was creaming and delicious. It's like you took a coffee creamer and froze it. Don't get me started on that cookie, it was just amazing. Well done.
Your ice cream was delicious, and I agree with Johnny, it tastes just like a coffee creamer. Plus, that cookie was done to perfection, and it was just delicious. Well done.
Thank you.
Next up is Iris. Explain your dessert.
Well, for my final dish, I decided to create a classic dessert. That being a vanilla bean cake with icing and strawberries on top. I tried to cook the cake evenly and thoroughly. The strawberries have a sugar syrup around them to add more flavor and some crunch factor. Now I did add chunks of strawberries in the cake batter itself to break up the plainest of the vanilla. That's my dessert.
Whoa, Iris, his cake is amazing. The strawberries were delicious. And you were right, they did help break us. The plainest of the vanilla. Now, that icing was so good, and it looked amazing on the cake. Well done.
Iris, that cake was delicious. Now those strawberries were amazing with that syrup on them. It truly added that crunch factor that I was looking for. Plus those strawberries in the cake itself was just genius. Good job.
I love how you added the strawberries in your cake batter. It truly broke up the plainest of the vanilla. Now, the strawberries with the sugar syrup was overwhelming with sugar. That's one thing you have to be careful with because you can make it too sweet and it makes it unbearable to eat. So I'm sorry, it's a no from me, but the cake was cooked perfectly.
Well, this has been a stressful challenge for our players. But the end of the challenge has come. Now the time has to announce the winner of this challenge. I am proud to announce that Nikki is this challenge winner. Well done. With that being said, I'm your host Johnny. Good night.